let's get started. You can start in standing. For everyone who's coming on Instagram Live, you want 2 tennis balls and a sock. And the sock wants to be long, so you can tie it on later on. So if you're joining on either or, long sock, 2 tennis balls, but we're starting with one. Having one down on the floor. So I will actually go onto the carpet rather than onto the mat, but you want to have the tennis ball. I might have to go on some more. Okay, tennis ball under your foot, just to start with. So standing leg is safe. You want to slightly bend that one, and then stand as tall as you can, and just have the tennis ball under your foot, and then rolling from the heel to the front of your toes, and then rolling it back. So if you're rolling on the inside of your foot, from the line of the big toe towards the heel, you can apply as much pressure as you like. To be very honest, normally when I have the chance to teach it with a golf ball, I do teach it with a golf ball. And it shows you really nice knotty bits in the foot. If you have a spiky ball, even this is very nice. You can use a spiky ball. Just want to roll from the big toe to the heel. And then you want to go to the second toe, roll it from there to the heel. And then back to the third toe, from the third toe, pressing in, down towards the heel. You're just going along the muscles in the foot and the tendons. So got quite a lot of tendons in the foot. And then going down to the little one and rolling it out. So along the outside of the foot, that can be sometimes quite painful, especially when you've got a harder ball there. Just apply as much pressure as you feel comfortable to do. And then step that foot down to the mat and just feel the difference between the 2 feet. Does it feel a little looser or a little flatter? And sometimes you can just do a little bit of tension release through the feet by just rolling them on the ball. Okay, finding your balance position on the other leg, and then you're taking the ball again onto the heel, just finding a little bit of your pressure point there, and then rolling it with the toes, going onto the outside of the big. From the big toe on the outside of the board, rolling it back towards the heel, pressing as much in as you can, giving us a couple of repetitions, just really pressing into that foot, rolling it all the way down towards the heel. Yay! So we can put this on this side, so you guys can see it. And then bring it to the second toe, roll from the second toe towards the heel. Then bring it to the third. Little pressure there, rolling in. If you're right in the middle of your foot, you can kind of feel there are some tight areas there. And then pause. Pressing slightly into that foot, rolling it forward, and then last one to the outside. Yep. Another one on the outside. And then roll the ball to the side. And then come to the end of your mat. Finding the feet spread as much as you can. So after this rolling out, you should be able to actually spread your feet a little better than before. Finding a good stability through your whole body. Reaching out as tall as you can. Having even weight between between your heel and your ball of your foot. Taking a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, you want to nod your chin to your chest. Roll yourself down. Keep the belly in. Articulating your spine down towards the top. You need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Take a deep breath in at the bottom. And then start on your exhale to reset your spine again. Keep the belly in. Articulating your spine all the way back up. Rolling the shoulders backwards. Reaching as forward as you can. Exhale, chin to the chest. Nod it down. Squeeze the belly in, soften the ribs backwards. Keep your weight evenly distributed between the toes and the heels. You really want to spread through the feet and feel it rounding. Take a deep breath in at the bottom and then start with your tailbone. So your tailbone is initiating the whole movement. You want to do it tailbone down to the floor. Resetting the spine. Keeping your collarbone forward. We're doing one last one. Here, roll it all the way back up. Shoulders really start to lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, center the chest. Roll yourself down. Articulating your spine down. Roll it all the way down. And then move your belly in. Lower the back top down towards the heels. Take your hands down. And then if you can jump through your hands, or you can just step through your hands and we're coming onto our back. So you can either hop through and then come down onto your mat, or you can just step it through. And then we're rolling it all the way down, coming onto the back. I hope you guys can see me. I will come a little more down with the screen. I just want to show you a little more of my beautiful carpet. Okay, coming onto your back, lay yourself all the way down. Sorry, this computer is very old. Does not always stay the way it should be. Okay, all the way down. And then lengthen your body out as much as you can. So you really want to have a long torso. And then bend your feet onto the mat. And then from here, taking a deep breath into the ribs. So if you want to have your hands on the rib cage, you can have your hands on the rib cage. And just feel that you can breathe into the sides of the body. On your exhale, you want to feel it wrapping around your legs. Inhale, open up to the side. And exhale, feel the wrapping around. Last breath here. And exhale, feel the drawing in from the side, belly button drops back towards your spine. And then take another deep inhale here. And then with your exhale, you just want to rock your pelvis towards your face, imprinting the lower back in. And then inhale and release it back out. Exhale, imprint your spine into the mat. And then exhale, roll that pelvis back out. So, you see. Okay. I have my hands here that you can see a little bit of that movement through my back pelvis. So on your exhale, you want to tilt your pelvis. And inhale, you release it. Pelvic tilt. Exhale. Curl your pubic bone towards your face. And inhale, lengthening it all the way back out. Exhale, curl it towards your face. And inhale, lengthening it all the way back out. Then the next one, we're going into, I call this the Tahitian dancer. Roll it all the way back out, and then you want to try to bring your left hip, so that it is closer towards the screen, towards your left rib cage. Bring it back into your center, and then bring the right hip towards the right leg. Into the center, and to the side. Into the center, and then right hip to the side. So one side lengthens, and then when you come back in, you bring them closer together. It's a small motion, but you really want to feel you can reach from the ribs and your hip bone rather than from your rotation. And reaching away, bring it back in, and then come back into your center, and then we're going into a hula hoop motion. So you really want to round through the spine. This is nice. Just imagine, when was the last time you had a hula hoop? For me, it was a very long time. But just thinking about the rotating, you want to inch into your lower back into the spine, rotating around, and now we're going the other way around. I promise this is just a nice loosening up the lower back because you do. Rounding through the pelvis and rotating from the hips. Keeping the belly in, using your abdominals. Last one this way around. And then take your hands back down to the side. Scoop the belly in. Are we ready for some nice hot work? Taking a deep breath in here on your exhale, you want to tilt your feet going back towards your face and start peeling yourself off into a long bridge position. Finding that engagement, really still keeping that feeling going up towards the ceiling and softening the ribs. And then on your exhale, start rolling it back down. One vertebrae at a time, articulating your spine down, lengthening it all the way back up. Exhale, curl it back up. Reach, 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 reach. Finding the length between the knees and the shoulders, relax the shoulders down, and then start peeling yourself back down. So it's your ribs going down first before the glutes hit. And we go again. Reaching all the way back up into the long line. Inhale here. And then exhale. Keeping your inner thighs drawing towards each other. So you don't want them to drop open. So more here. Exhale, curl it up. Reach, 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 reach. Find the long line in your body. Inhale here at the top. And then exhale. Start rolling it back down. Last one. Inhale at the bottom. So the pubic bone towards your face. Really start and continue your lower back and then peel the spine off. Keep the ribs softened, but the glutes firing upward. Keep your inner thighs pressing against each other, and then exhale. Curl it back down. And get it there. Take a deep breath in. Bring one leg into tabletop. You can keep your feet down if this is too much. We're going into spine twist to front. Exhale. Scoop the belly in. Lift the second leg into tabletop. Take your arms out to the side into a T position. Drop the shoulders down and round your shoulder blades into the neck. And then from here, on your inhale, you want to keep your feet and knees pressing into each other, rotating towards the side. And then on your exhale, you bring it back into your. Keeping the opposite shoulder down, inhale to the side. And exhale back to center. Inhale to the side. Using your back ribs. Pull yourself back towards the neck. Inhale to the side. Exhale back into the center. Inhale to the side. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the side. If this is too easy, you come a little upright. You can stay here if it is too easy, or if you want something else, you just go long legs, pull them back into your center, bend it back down. Inhale to the side, exhale, extend those legs out, bring them back into your center. Inhale to the side, give the opposite shoulder down. Extend those legs out only if you feel like you can pull the long legs back in, bring it back into your center, bend it back down. And inhale to the side, extend the legs back out, pull it back into, bend it back down. Last one here, inhale to the side, extend it into long, exhale back into your center, and then last one on the other side, just to level it out. Or make yourself, even if you're faster than me, extend that leg out and bring it back. Bend it back down. And then we slide the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, and make the head heavy in your hands. You can either keep your legs and head on top, or if this is getting too hard, you can keep them on the floor. That is your choice, wherever you feel comfortable with. Taking a deep breath in, and then on your exhale, you want to soften the ribs down to the hip. Exhale and lift it up. Inhale here at the high point, and then exhale, roll it back down. Inhale, exhale, reaching it up. Really trying to lift from the shoulder blades, hips, push the belly in. Inhale here, exhale, roll it back down. Exhale, and reach it up. Inhale here, and roll it back down. Inhale this way, exhale, roll it back. There we go. Inhale, and then exhale, roll it back down. Last one here, and we stay up high. Exhale, reach it up. Lift as high as you can. Take your hands above your knees. And then we're rotating towards the screen. Reaching both hands past the knee, but reaching down towards the feet. Inhale into your center by reaching up above the knees. Exhale to the side, rotating over, lifting from both shoulder blades, hips. Inhale, step. Exhale to center. Left leg. Exhale to the side. Inhale back into your center. Exhale to the side because I'm talking. Inhale back to center. Reaching up. Inhale to center. Reaching past the knee. Inhale to center. You can do the same thing when the knees are down. Reaching up and over. To the other side. Back over. Reaching past. Into center. Last one here. Back into your center and then lower back down. Lower the feet back down. Having a rest. Stretch yourself all the way out. Just finding your way through the abs. Not quite done yet. Keep your hands overhead. And then bend your feet back onto the mat. So if you need a modification, you can stay with the feet down. If you want a little upright, scoop the belly in, lift one leg into tabletop, second leg into tabletop, and then from here we're going into 100 reps. So your shoulder girdle and your arms are moving in one unit. Press the legs together, scoop the belly in, and then on your exhale, you want to lift it up and press your hands down by the side. Inhale to reach a little further forward and lower back down. Exhale and press next. Inhale, reach past the thighs and lower back down. Keep a smile on your face. Exhale, reach it up. Inhale, reach up. And then lower back down. Exhale. Inhale, reach and lower back down. I hope you can feel this in your head. I can feel this quite strongly. Press it down. Inhale, reach. Lowering it all the way back down. Exhale in. press, inhale and reach, lowering it all the way back down, exhale and press, last two here, lower back down, and with the next one we stay up, exhale and press, hold it here, you can stay here in this position, you can go into the 3 down, we're going into 100, or you can extend your legs out, and we're pressing into the hand. No bowing from the head, and we go in 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. You can have your legs where you like. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it a little higher. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Deepen a little more. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 2 more rounds to go. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last round. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the legs, lower it back down. Take the arms overhead. Place the feet on the ground. Reaching all the way out. Really stretch those ribs down towards the hips. Feeling you can really reach yourself apart. Right. And stand by the side. I might have to move my neck a little bit. Just for the movement pattern. Okay. Everyone who does a little bit of reformer with us, and in that intermediate state knows what coordination is. We're going to do this on the floor now. That's because it's so much fun. So, sit up. Your legs are in tabletop. Your arms are in perpendicular. So you're reaching your hands up towards the ceiling. Drop your shoulders back down towards the floor, really broaden through the collarbone. On your exhale, you want to press your hands next to your hip and your legs go out at the same time. Then you open and close your legs. And then on your inhale, you bend them back down and lower back down. Are we ready for this? Exhale. Press yourself out. Open and close the legs. Inhale and bend and lower back down. Exhale and press. Open and close the legs. Inhale, bend, lower back down. Exhale and press. Open and close the legs. Inhale and bend and lower back down. Exhale and press. Open and close. Inhale and bend, lower back down. We go for 3. And open, close. Inhale, bend, lower back down. And 2 more. Open and close. Inhale and bend, lower down. Last one. Exhale and press. Open, close, hold it here and just go with the legs. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. 3 more. And 2, 1. Bend it back in. And lower back down. Give you a nice little hug. Bring the knees to your chest. And just give it a gentle rock side to side. I can feel my abs. I don't know how you guys are. How much happiness. Little brown. You can open your legs and feel them in little circles against the ceiling. And the other way around. Good. And then lengthen yourself all the way up. Taking your arms overhead. Inhale, bring your head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach it up, and then we're rolling it all the way back up into sitting. No worries, we're not going anywhere further. Bend your legs, pull them in, and then roll over your feet. Come into a full pointy leg position. Now, coming back into the screen. All right, you want to have your hands right under your shoulders, and your knees right under your hips. So really nice position. Good. Lengthen your feet out if you can. And then you want to press yourself away from the floor without the shoulders shrugging up towards the ears. So you really want to keep the shoulders reaching away from here. Then we're going into some cat stretches, or like I like to call them cat and cows. More than welcome to join in with voice control. So on your exhale, you want to roll your tailbone in between the legs, draw the belly in towards your spine, and really round your spine up towards the ceiling. Angry cat. And then unravel yourself. Tailbone goes first. You're rolling the tailbone out to the back. And then your breastbone comes up. Keep your belly button drawn in. Shoulders drop backward. I call this the happy cow. Like move. And then curl your tailbone back in between the legs. Draw the belly in towards your spine. So you really want to lift from here. And then inhale. Curl that tailbone out. Reach the breastbone up. Draw the shoulder blades away from your ear. And really feeling like you can peel yourself forward from your breastbone up towards the skin. And then exhale, curl your tailbone back in between the legs. Draw the belly in. And inhale, release it back out. And we are already in our wonderful working position. Scoop the belly in, find your neutral spine. So you really don't want to be arching, don't want to be rounding. So you just want to be as straight as possible. Give a nice press through the hands. Draw your elbows towards your knees, and then curl your toes under. So you really want to curl into the toes. Scoop the belly in, and then press into hands and toes and just hover the knees up. Inhale and lower back down. Exhale and hover the knees up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale and hover. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lower. We go for 4. Reach and lower. And reach and lower. We have 2 more to go. Reach and lower. Last one, hold it up and hold. Can you keep one leg bent and then extend one leg out? Bring it back in. We're still hovering. Extend the other one out. Bring it back in and then lower back down. Nice. So it's slightly backwards. Just go a little release, and then we go into some glute work. As I said, we're going to bring the glute on fire today. So let's start with the first one. In full-point kneeling. If this is too hard on your wrist, you can always go into a forearm position. Forearm plank, same position here. You want to lengthen through. So you pick your poison where you want to be. I prefer it on my hands, but that is just me. So you can do either or. Scoop the belly in. Find your neutral spine again. Press yourself away from the floor. And then we are lifting the leg that is closer towards the screen into a long line. Pointing that foot away. So what you want to avoid is rolling open from the hip. You really want to keep your hip parallel towards the floor. Weight is on both hands or both forearms. And then we lift that leg up and lower down. Lift the leg up, lower down. You really want to work from, this is hard on one arm, from the crease of your butt. So you really want to feel you can lift with your hamstring and your glutes. Lifting and lower. And lift and lower. Go for 2 more. And 1. And then hold it up high, hold it here, and then just fold it in. Point your foot up towards the ceiling. Keep your knee up high. Extend it back out. Fold it back in. Extend it back out. Keep pressing away from the floor and keep your pelvis square. Belly button draws in. Reaching away and then point it back in. Reach it away, point it back in. Are we already cramping here? Yeah. Last 2 here. pointing it in. And last one, hold it here. Flex your foot so your heel goes up towards the ceiling. And then we pulse it up, 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 up. Keeping your pelvis square. Keeping your belly button drawn in. Reach, 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 reach. Go for 4 and 3. 2 more. Last one. And then bring that knee back down. Sit it slightly backwards. Do a little bit of a stretch. Not done yet. No. That's it. We're bringing the knees on fire. I don't know how you look, but mine is getting there. Alrighty. So for the next one, we go into the peeing dog against the fire hydrant. So press yourself away, scoop your belly in, and then flow to the same leg that we just worked. Float that one off the mat. And then from here, you turn it out to the side, back in. To the side, back in. You want to avoid that you're rolling your pelvis and doing a lot of movement here, so it's just from the hip. Your restriction is how far you can open. If you're quite bendy, then you can go a little further. I'm definitely not bendy in my hip. That's my tight spot. So we reach it up and reach it up. We go for 3 more here. And 2. Last one. And then place it back down. And we're dropping both hips out towards the screen. And then sit it backwards and round it around. Come back out to the screen and round it. Sitting it backwards as high as you can, reaching over to the other side. You really want to feel that stretch through the hips. Just a little bit. And as we all know, when we've done one side, you got to do the other side. Just because it's so much fun. Okay, you can stay where you are. I will turn around and you can see this side better. And still under, oh yes, if you need to, give your wrists a little bit of the jiggle. Give your wrists a little bit, or go onto your forearms. You can still twist. Press yourself away. Shoulder blades come away from the ears. And then from here, you want to reach the leg that is away from the screen if you haven't changed position, out to the back. Keeping your pelvis parallel towards the floor. Okay, and then from here, that long line into the leg, reaching it up and lower down. Reaching up, lower down, longer, reach, and lower, and lift, and lower. Working from the hamstring and glutes. Trying to use the crease between the butt cheek and the leg. To work from there. We go for 3 and 2. Press yourself away. Last one here. Reach it up. Hold it here. Fold the toe up towards the ceiling. Press it back out. Reaching in. Press it back out. Reaching in. Press it back out. Reaching in. Press and lift and extend and bend, extend and bend. Keep that hip parallel. Keep your belly button drawn in for 2 more. Reach, bend last, reach, bend it in, flex the foot. Heel goes up towards the ceiling. Reach and lift. Keeping the belly button drawn in, you want to keep that tension in your body. Lift. Keep your pelvis square. Press away from the floor, even when you're on your forearms. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Sit it backwards just for a little rest. And then we remember there's the fire hydrant one. Yay! Okay, bring it back into the position. Let's do the last one here. Move the belly in. Find your stable position in your square. Draw the belly in into your neutral spine and then lifting that leg up and bringing it up and bringing it. Lifting against the fire hydrant. Press yourself away. Only lift as high up as you can without rotating your pelvis. And reach and lower. 4 more here. And 3, 2, last one. And then drop your hip back out. Reach it out. Going into a nice stretch. Back out to the side. So always starting to the side when you move to the side that you can feel the stretch on that side. What's the body feeling like? Enough glutes, or are we ready for a second round of this? Alrighty, roll yourself forward that you can face the screen and then come down onto the side. Lengthening your body out. And I personally like to have my hand on my arm, or you can fold it in. That is whatever makes it a comfy pillow for you. Your body and your spine are in one long line. Bring your feet on top of each other. Scoop the belly in. And then we are going and lifting both legs up. Hold them in the high position. Keep the top leg up and then just lower the bottom leg down. Reach it back up to the top leg. Lower back down. Reach it up to the top leg. Lower back down. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. Reaching up. And lift. If you need your hand in front of you to support you, you can always have your hand in front of you. But we want to make sure that your shoulder doesn't shrug up. Last 2 here. And last one. And then lower both legs. Take the top leg up into hip height. And then flex your foot from the top leg. Come a little further this way that you guys can actually see what I'm doing with my feet. Alrighty. So, taking it up and to the front, but touching down with the heel. Lift it back up and touch backwards, down with the heel. Reaching up. You can see my toe always points up towards the ceiling. Bringing in the front, lowering down with the heel. So you're driving little half circles or rainbows, but your toes are pointing up and you're moving only as far as you can stabilize your hip. And you feel it quite nicely in the side glute. Reaching forward, touch the heel down. Reaching backwards, touch the heel down. Reaching it forward. Up and back and up and front. Last 2 and back and up and front and lift and lower and hold it here. Keep your foot facing towards the ceiling. And then from here, you're rotating it down. Lift it back up. We're going into window wipers. So it's rotating from the hip socket, not just from the toe. Can you see my rotation in my hip joint rather than in the foot? So I'm rotating my whole leg down and up. Yummy, yummy, yummy. My clients told me once that yummy and juicy, those two expression and completely moving into me. Last two. And last one. Hold it here. Bring the foot into parallel. Bring it as far forward as you can. Turn the foot down and then we drop it down. Keep your pelvis stacked. There's still a stack motion. Your butt should be on fire. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that leg. Tap it out. Let it hang forward and just give a little blood flow through your side glutes. Yay! You've made it. On one side. Roll onto your back. And then turn over. Or you come up and swing your legs around. That's what I do, because then you can see what we're doing. We're going into the other side. And I will just adjust my neck a little bit. Alrighty, lengthen yourself back out. I promise we stretch it all out. We use the boards later on. Okay, here we go. Lengthen yourself out. Those feet on top of each other. Scoot the belly in. Drop the shoulder down. And then feel that engagement through your abdominals. Lifting both legs off the mat. And then keep the top leg where it is. And just lower the bottom leg. Reach it up to the top and lower. Lifting to the other leg and lowering it back down. So it's just the bottom leg working. Reaching it up. And lift. Lower. And lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. And lift. Last two. And last one, and then lower the bottom leg down, keep the top leg where it is, flex the foot. And then we're turning the foot up towards the ceiling, pointing the heel down in front of it, reaching up and over, heel down to the back. So point up, heel down to the front, and lift up past, circle back. Reach it up, heel touches down, lift it up, and come back in the back. Yay! Really nicely goes into the side glute. Lifting forward and lifting back. Reach up and down. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. We go to each side. Reaching forward. Lift and to the back. Lift it up and forward. And last one to the back. And then from here, we go into the forward, into the external rotation, into the window wiper. I nearly forgot them. How the heck did I forget the window wiper? Pointing the foot down and pointing the foot up. In hip height or a little higher, you really want to rotate from the hip socket. Rotating down and rotating up, and rotating down and rotating up. So you really want to feel this here, your inner thigh from there, moving, rotating out. So it's kind of like your thigh bone rotating in the hip socket to make this happen. Keeping your hips stable. And we go for two more this way. And last one. Pointing it up, bring it back down, go into parallel, and then bring your foot forward. Turn it down, and we go into drop. And drop, and drop, and drop. Pointing down, bringing down, and down, and down, and down. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it down. Tap it out. If you need to let it hang, you can just let it hang. And then we are going into some glute release stuff because we've worked them so hard. For that, you want to have one of your pedicles. One of them. Coming down onto your back. And then you want to pop this tennis ball in between the bony structure of your pelvis and your body. So going into this area here, popping the tennis ball under there. You can have your foot down. I don't know if you can still see that little tennis ball there. I've got quite a lot of butt that might hang over. And then from here, you want to let that side where you've got the tennis ball under drop open to the side. So you can go all the way. Yes. Oh, yep, there's the spot. So that might feel really, really tight, but after a while, it feels like the tightness in the glutes loosens out. And just, if you feel like you can roll very gently with your pelvis side to side, you might find a little tighter spot there, or a little more tightness in it. Just melting into that tennis ball. Checking your breath with you. I found it. Just moving myself a little up and down or side to side on the ball, and I can find more tightness. So we call them trigger points. I don't know if you've ever had a tissue massage, anything like it. It feels similar to that. And someone just poking into like a really knobby bit in the muscle or tendon. Quite often here they go into each other. Good, and then release the knee back out. Take the ball and pop it into the other side. Ooh, just feels a difference. Oh, this kind of feels like torn up meat and the other side is still frozen. So pop it into the other side. Same area. And then open the knee to the side, let it drop. So I got mine up. Long or keep it thin, as long as it's a comfy position. Couple of breaths in here. If you want to move it around, just jiggle. Just jiggle yourself a little with your pelvis, roll over, and just see if you can find that tight spot in the glutes. And then release that one back up. Grab your second ball and your sock. We are creating a massage roller. So stick both tennis balls in the sock. Or both balls, whatever you've got. But you want them in the sock. And then you want to make sure that when you have them here, I come a little closer that you can see it, that you have got around about one finger in between the two balls. So they're not completely tight. There is a little bit of looseness in between. And then you want to make a knot in your sock that it stays that way. So looks a bit like this, but I can move my balls a little apart so they are not so tight. This is the perfect motion for your spine. So you can roll along your spine with the roller, with the homemade roller, without having the balls pressing onto the bony structures. So you really want to have one ball on the right side of your spine and one ball on the left side of your spine. So when you come down onto your back, you place it in your lower back to start with. So just, I pull my balls apart and then lower myself down onto the balls. I go this way. Arms down by the side, just relax the shoulders. And then bring your feet close towards your glutes. So you decide how much pressure you want to have in there. Move the belly in if you want a little more and lift up your pelvis off the floor. That is giving a little more pressure into it. And then you can gently jiggle yourself with the legs either forward or backwards. So you can roll yourself like a caterpillar along your spine. Very gently. You don't want to go fast. This is kind of like moving one vertebrae at a time up. So I am really in my lower back at the moment. Don't know if you can see my sock. Here it is. Rolled in. Actually rolled my jumper in as well, so it's maybe not the best to be in a jumper, but I can really feel those tight muscles holding on to the spine, really releasing. And then jiggle yourself a little further down. So it means that your balls are actually moving up towards the neck, or towards the rib cage in that case. Scoop the belly in, and then just feel that melting into the balls. And then again, just jiggle yourself a little further down or up. And just feel, okay, I am at the moment just there when my rib cage starts. And it is really tight because that is where a lot of the muscles are actually, and a lot of tendons. So if you feel very tight in your back because you've been sitting so much and doing all the Netflix binge possibilities, then this is a really nice way to just loosen out the spine. Alrighty, and then you want to roll yourself either all the way up or you come into sitting like I do. And then we press it into the shoulder blade area. So you're going with your hands behind your neck. You want to interlace your fingers that you can hold your head supported. And then you've got the balls right there in between the shoulder blades. This is not nice. This is very painful for me. That's my tight area. I don't know how it is with you guys, but I can definitely feel some tension in there. Okay. You want to see a little cringing? This is what I'm doing. I'm hiding it behind my elbows. Ooh. If you want to, you can lower a little backwards and just roll over those balls. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you've got the same, but I can feel this all the way up towards my neck. You can feel the tightness in my shoulder blades here. And then roll yourself a little higher up towards the neck. And just feel the tightness here. It's definitely here. Well, it isn't my body. I don't know how your body. I will ask you after class if you felt it like me. Or you can send me some thumbs up on your Instagram devices. Ooh, yay! I am quite high up. I don't know if you can see it, but I am here right in my upper traps and my upper trapezius. That's that muscle that is running down from the neck towards in a triangle position, and I'm right in there, and I can feel this very much into my head. So this is, yeah, a lot of tension there. Rolling it a little further, a little further, a little further. Okay, I am right in the spot now. I can lay my head down and just trying to enjoy. I call this so nicely. It hurts so good. It hurts good when it's finished. That's the good part of it. And taking a deep breath in here. And then lift the head back up. Grab your hands behind your thighs. Roll yourself all the way up. So this is a very nice tool for you guys to do some home release when you need it. 2 tennis balls or 2 balls in the top. Alrighty, we're just finishing it off with a couple of stretches, just that we feel good in the whole body. For that one, you want to sit in your mermaid position, so folding one leg into the inside of your thigh and the other leg goes out. If you've got issues with your knees, you can have your leg straight forward. It looks the same way, or you're going to just one leg bend in. Arm goes out to the side, and then you're reaching it over, really trying to find the length through the body. Drop the shoulder blades down, and then you bring it back in and over, reach it up. And last time on the side, reaching over. Shoulder blade drops away from here. And bring it back into your center, reaching over. Take a deep breath in, switch your legs over to the other side. Just sitting the other way around. Lengthening through your body out, taking your arms to the side, drop that shoulder blade away from the ear, and then reach over, finding the length. You can drop your elbow down towards the ground if you feel like it. Really reaching over. And then bring it back. Reach over to the other side, a bit tighter. And again here, shoulder blade stays down. And bring it back over. And back into the center. And over to the other side. Reach it a little higher, reach it a little further over. Just give it a nice and good stretch. And then bring it back into your center. Roll the shoulders backwards. Shake your head a little bit if you need to. And that's it for today. Unless you've got some other workouts going on. So thank you so much for joining.